Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Spencer gets a bad feeling from Remy. Plus, Carter Walton and Hope Logan put Zende Forrester Dominguez in an insolvable position. Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan are still mooting about Hope at Eric Forrester's house. Brooke knows Ridge is hurting, but that's not reason to call her son names. Ridge says he's just stating what happened and it's Hope's fault. Ridge reasons that Carter will be in remedy ever because of Hope, just like Thomas Forrester and Liam Spencer. Brooke says that Hope is just in love. Ridge confesses he spoke in wrathfulness, but insists Hope can't be trusted. Brooke thinks Ridge should have taken Steffi's side. Ridge does admit that Steffi was wrong. Still, Hope is wrong to side with Carter on the preemption ground. Sit down. Ridge takes Brooke's hands in his. Ridge doesn't want them to argue, but this was a massive treason. Ridge assumes that this was at least incompletely Hope's plan. Ridge reminds Brooke that Hope went after John Finnegan after she drove Thomas out of the country. I flash back that occasion being just a laddie different, but moving on. Ridge vows to stop Hope formally and for all. At Forrester Creations, Hope pulls out the superintendent-president behind the CEO office. Hope movements for Carter to sit down. As Carter commends Hope for doing this with him, Zende walks in. Zende wants to know what's going on. There are rumors, and Pam Douglas is acting weird. Hope says Zende is looking at the new leader of Forrester Creations and movements to Carter. Zende is confused. Zende says a Forrester has to be in charge. Carter says it's a done deal, he's in charge now. Carter and Hope explain HFTF has formally been reinstated. Carter and Hope want Zende to stay on as lead developer. Zende agrees HFTF should have been removed, but he's also a Forrester. This is a lot for Zende to reuse. Hope and Carter also explain they're a couple, and clear up the misreading with the lingerie. Zende can't believe they stole the company. Carter tries to explain he's doing it for the good of the company. Zende assumes Ridge is furious. Hope says she's getting all the blame. Will returns to the storeroom to find Remy with Electra Forrester. Will wants to know what Remy is doing there. Electra explains Remy brought pizza. Electra is happy to have a friendly face from back home. Will thinks it's odd that Remy is working down the road and for Hope's father. Will suggests they get back to work. Remy wants to know if Will has a problem with him being musketeers with Electra. Electra tries to play interceder, but Will says there's no reason for him to be hanging around. Remy claims he just wants to catch up with an old friend. Electra suggests they can do it outside of work. Remy pulls a guilt trip and leaves, saying he's just a pizza boy. After Remy leaves, Will says he gets weird vibes from the Joe. Will doesn't trust Remy. Meanwhile, Remy goes to his room. As Remy says LA is bad for Electra, he pulls up a deepfake program and starts intruding with Electra's prints. Brooke Logan will continue to defend Hope Logan from Ridge Forrester's shower of cuts. Ridge is induced that Hope is the reason why Carter Walton stole control of Forrester Creations, but Brooke has advised him that he can't keep condemning her son like this. Still, this may be one situation where they'll have to agree to differ since Ridge is so outraged and determined to hold Hope responsible. Although Ridge may admit he gets why it's more complicated for Brooke, that doesn't mean he's going to give Hope a pass just because she's Brooke's son. Over with Remy Price, he'll make a choice that could change everything. Remy has been trying to remind Electra Forrester that New York was their dream, but she's got a new dream there at her family business in Los Angeles. Despite Remy's asseveration that they're further than musketeers, Electra just doesn't feel anything romantic toward him. Now that Will Spencer has entered the salon and is wondering what's going on, what will Remy do next? Remy is about to head down a new road, so he could turn revengeful against Electra now that she's rejected him. Since Remy was presumably the person behind the deepfake prints, he could blunder indeed more and try to destroy her new life in LA. Also again, perhaps Remy will unleash redundant snaps so that Electra will lean on him the way she used to do. Remy might suppose he just has to manufacture a situation where he can pull Electra closer. Of course, it's also possible that Remy will view Will as the problem, especially if Will gets a bit forceful and tells Remy to leave Electra alone. Remy might resolve to take Will out of the picture by any means necessary and clear his own path to Electra. Prognostications point to Remy going off the rails with shocking results, so we'll bring you updates on all the wild news to come. Remy's coming decision will surely shake effects up. Bill Spencer will visit Luna Nozawa in captivity, and it'll be an awkward reunion. Luna has been writing Bill letters and soliciting him to come see her. Will she move him to help spring her? Bill Spencer was agonized when he learned that Luna had faked the maternity test results and was Enta's son after all. Of course, she criticized her mama Poppy Nozawa for the mishap. Also, when we all allowed. Effects could get any worse. Luna kissed Harek's dad. Luna Nozawa seems to suppose she can get out of captivity. And Bill Spencer is really her only stopgap of that passing. Bone Bill has cash to burn on attorneys and a lot of connections. Luna revealed to her mama Poppy that her counsel allowed. They could appeal the charges grounded on her internal health and worried nonage. In real life, that would no way be. But, we're talking about a cleaner pieces with a creative jotting platoon. Luna Nozawa will eat crow when Bone Bill visits her and apologize profusely. At the end of the day, Bill was her pater. For a good 6 months, so he has to have some kind of passions towards his fake son. Bill has been lost since he came single again, and he surely needs a design or commodity to do with his free time besides soliciting all of his spouses to take him back. Scuttlebutt has it he might indeed call in his partner henchman Justin Barber to see what he can do to get Luna out of jail. Do you suppose that Bill Spencer will fall for Luna's sob story and get her out of jail? Will there be blood on his hands? Could Luna go on another crime spree? Cleric wouldn't be happy hail what Ridge said about his son. He might be out of the circle when it comes to Forrester drama. But someone is likely to fill his observance soon. Ridge might lament his coming run heft with Cleric. Ridge isn't shy about his passions for Hope. He used to be one of her biggest lawyers. Still, that changed when Hope had the hots for Steffi's man. Ridge supported his son's decision to fire Hope, indeed if she read the situation wrong. Hope was just a looby who tripped over Finn. That wasn't the case for Steffi. She saw Hope dressed in lingerie, and her mind exploded. The father's sunbrace also blames Hope for getting into Carter's head. During their heated battle, Ridge criticized Hope for Carter's achievement attempt. He argued that she was the bone who caused all this drama. He also called her a nasty little b*tch right in front of her mama's face. Ridge didn't watch that he conceivably blew up his relationship with Brooke. He was frenetic and wanted everyone to know about it. It's likely that Brooke isn't happy about what Ridge said about her son. She still supports Hope despite her downfall. Brooke has been concerned about her son recently, and she should be. But she should also hold her responsible. That's doubtful to be anytime soon. It's possible that Brooke will inform Cleric about what Ridge said about their son. She had formerly told him that Carter had come Hope's biggest supporter. Little does he know about their newfound relationship. What will Deacon suppose when he finds out that Ridge called his son a nasty little pitch? The restaurateur could serve him a knuckle sandwich. Ridge might want to stay down from Il Giardino for the time being. He might lament ordering a pizza. Cleric could also partake this information with Sheila. There's no denying what these two could do next. He could encourage his fiancée to hunt Ridge down at the Forrester Creation Services. She could also find herself in Steffi's path formerly again. This could be a fun twist to the Forrester Wars.